Android, how you serve us so well. The Android App Store is getting better and better every single day, and so in this July, I've actually found 5 apps that I really like. So number 1 is called Sui Wallpaper. Now this is basically yet another wallpaper app, but first of all, it's got a really great interface. The wallpapers are all 4K resolution and are scrollable, so they look great on a 1080p panel and a 2K panel, which is basically every single phone out as of yet. What's also nice is that when you're scrolling through the app, you simply just swipe up from the bottom to instantly set the wallpaper. There's no cropping you have to do, it just automatically works. It's quite nice and neat. Alternatively, there's also the option of pressing down and then downloading it to your device for either use another time or for some other purpose. So the next app is actually a game, and this is one that's been driving me absolutely nuts in this last week. It is insanely difficult. So this game is called Running Circles, and you basically tap on the screen to switch to the next circle, or alternatively to actually move out of the circle. So basically, not only do you have to collect as many diamonds as possible, but you also have to avoid these black things, and they are an absolute nightmare. What's good about this style of game though is it really keeps you coming back. It means that you die within literally 5 seconds, and then you tap one button and you're playing again. There's also quite a nice multiplayer mode built in. You simply tap multiplayer instead of single player and you'll instantly be paired against some random other player. There's leaderboards as well as new birds and things you can unlock, which is, giving you nice incentives to keep playing. It's a pretty good game, but it is absolutely crushing, let me warn you. So next up is an app that I really wish I'd discovered a long time ago. It's called Walkband. It's actually very similar to something like GarageBand, but it actually has a more extensive feature set for the free price. The instruments sound really good, more probably due to the fact that they are very high resolution than the fact I'm playing them, but nonetheless you can produce some really good sounding music on this thing. It's got the record feature as well as a timeline to kind of fit all the different instruments on. I mean, clearly it's going to always be a bit of a fiddle trying to play a drum kit on a 5-inch device, but nonetheless they've done a reasonable job at it. Just bear in mind that this app will not make you the next Mozart. The next app is something called Madefire, and essentially it's a comic book store. But there's a twist. The comic books you download from here will instantly have motion built in. They'll have sound effects as well as some really nice orchestral music. This actually creates a whole movie-like experience when you're reading through, which is really nice to see. And while these comic books may cost you a little bit more than the sort of standard digital editions, they offer a much more immersive experience. My only gripe here is that this is optimized for tablet displays, and so it can be a little bit tricky to read on a small phone's display, but then again you can zoom in, so it's not a giant issue. Now the last app is something called Screen Filter, and I absolutely love this. It allows your phone's brightness to adjust to even lower levels. So for example, if you're reading a book at night, this basically makes it even less strenuous on your eyes. Furthermore, it can actually help to save battery, which is a giant plus for a lot of people. Okay guys, that's